Hello, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome aboard. We are so happy that you have decided to click on our video. We hope after watching you subscribe to be part of our YouTube family. My name is Keisha Paris and my daughter's name is Bella. Lots of work to do, so let's get started. This is the before look. I had this table set since in the early 2000s. We have a bond. I'm not ready to let go. I'm sure you can relate. I can't wait to not use this space anymore as storage, and yep, we're still using our DIY step stools because we are fabulous shorties. Some of these accessories also got flipped. Can't wait for you to see. This kitchen unit was a street find from our previous apartment, and before we moved, I placed our toaster oven outside for the taking, so it was a blessing to gain this one as a street find as well. Good looking out, universe. This cabinet is a manifestation of a street find. I wanted one to put my DIY homemade hair and body products, but the prices online was a no for me. So the universe came through once again. Hallelujah! Now they are all in their right spot. Let's get the show going. These are some of what I'll be using. My go-to crafty head tie and mask, wet cloths and water. You'll see how they're used. Great tip is to store away your Allen wrench when you purchase furniture. They come in handy. I first got this table set when I rented my first apartment from one of my aunts. It's so wonderful to share it with Bella after she was born. It's a reminder to keep going. Look how far we have come. No sanding is required since it's particle board. Do 2 coats of high gloss antique ivory paint and that should do the trick.
Ooh. Ah. You're Mona Lisa.
Oh, yes, I am.
Actually, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I so got it wrong.
DiCaprio.
Michelangelo, we call him Ninja Turtle and celebrity.
I mean, Leo.
Oh my God. What a mess.
I was struggling to say his last name. Leonardo DiCaprio.
I purchased this gold paint along with the ivory one that you saw previously at Home Depot, but I put in more work than expected. That I have to agree with Bella.
Sometimes I wish a robot can do everything for us.
There's nothing fancy here to learn. It's pretty simple. Cover the entire area of the furniture with the first coat, let dry, and continue with the second. As you can see, after the paint dried, it's a light golden and I wanted the color to match the geometric pattern on the cabinet glass. I decided to try a quick spray, which would have worked, but I knew that would require more work outside of the apartment. I was so eager to start painting the chairs. I then realized that I didn't remove the seat and the wooden back. I did so and continued along. Here is a great tip to remember which screws goes where. Hi Bella.
Hi.
I'm moving on to the chairs now. I did the table, the cover, and I also did these. Sitting pretty drying to be ready for the second coat. I am not familiar with golden paint. Gilded gold came through with the match and a Home Depot staff helped save the day. Okay. Oh, that's it?
Takes a little bit of paint.
Oh, okay. Let's see if it works. Thank you. After I took the paint that was left in the can and he added gilded gold, which matched so well. I was so happy. I learned very quickly by painting like the Karate Kid. I needed Mr. Miyagi's guidance, so I figured it's better to do side to side. The Karate Kid did up and down. The two colors looks amazing, but only one works better to bring the table set and cabinet look in one harmony. This looks easy, but it requires lots of focus and steady hands, so placing it on a flat surface makes it easier. I held it up so you can see better, and for Bella, who is recording, both of us recorded without using a tripod to complete this entire furniture flip. Thank you so much, Bella, for your help. Teamwork makes the dream work. The table set flip is completed. It's time to move on to the cabinet. I needed more muscle strength to push the board into the wooden insert, so for protection, this is what I came up with. It worked. Thank you, RJ, Josh, and Miss Margaret for coming through and helping get the cabinet from 2 houses down the street. RJ and Josh willed it like pros to our apartment. It surely takes a village. A great tip is to test out the colors of paint on a small area of the project to see how it works before moving forward. And of course, you want to give each layer of paint time to dry before applying the next coat. See, I learned quickly. I remembered to remove all screws before painting. You may think I know exactly what I'm doing, but as an artist, you learn also through trial and error. So that's how you become an expert. The lesson is to relax, have fun, and learn through the process. Transformation comes when you give yourself the chance to try. I had this yellow paint for a while and I didn't have a lot of white and ivory paint to go around. So to save, I decided to use the yellow paint at the top and back of the cabinet where eyes won't see. But if you are doing this for a client, you may not want to try this tip. Another great tip that you can use to save on paint when it's scarce is to use it straight out of the can. And since that the cabinet was made with particle board, no sanding is required. 2 coats of paint should do the trick, that even your camera daughter will be satisfied.
It's so satisfying. You missed the spot.
It's all in the details. The detailing on this cabinet is so exquisite. Every detail was already there. They just needed a sprinkle of love to bring the cabinet alive. The project that you are working on will tell you naturally what to do by visualizing it. So to protect the paint from getting on the glass from inside, this is a great tip. And I didn't have enough green tape for the inside, so I worked carefully. Yeah, woohoo! Give it up for Bella. My camera daughter is working the video angles nicely. See how Bella is learning? Having her record short clips of me working allows her to learn for her future. She loves designing and decorating her homes on these online games she plays, but she experiences it at home in its natural form and also gives her a break from the online games. So this is a great tip to keep our kids busy. I quickly realized to finish the painting faster without using too much time and energy to use the regular brush at the corners and the roller brush as you are seeing, and just box out each area like that. I don't want to forget to mention this. Another great tip Before taking street find furniture, etc. at home, be sure to check for bed bugs, etc. and give a good disinfecting clean before using it. You've got to appreciate the detailing of this cabinet. I can't wait for you to see the transformation. The first coat is completed and dry. It's time to move on to the second coat using Navajo white. You will notice that I'm in different outfit, etc. because I completed this task within 2 weeks in July 2023 leading up to Bella's 12th birthday, and I found the cabinet in July 2022. I am so happy to have finally found the time within all of the ups and downs of life to bring this video to you on our channel. Ready to start painting. Hi guys. That's this. Now it's time to bring the golden shine to the detailing, and I'm not gonna state the obvious. You can see what I'm doing, so instead I'm gonna use the time to tell you the story behind this cabinet. In July 2022, while passing by, I noticed this cabinet in front of a house 2 houses down from our apartment. I knew that I had to inquire because that's my blessing from the universe. You just know when you know, right? Follow the spirit. After a few days in passing, I asked the folks from that house. They said yes, that I could take it. I was so happy because if it had gotten wet from the rain again, I may not have been able to use it because a small area on it was already starting to swell since it's particle board. So I don't want to forget to thank you neighbors for this gift. And wouldn't you say that this is truly a representation of one man's trash is another man's treasure? And our mind is a powerful thing. When using it positively, it can manifest what we need to keep surviving on this planet. Peace. Imagine you trying to record close-up of short clips and paint at the same time. It was a bit of a challenge, but I got the job done. It was too late at night for Bella to help. She was asleep and I wanted to complete this task before her 12th birthday since I was planning to have a party for her. As you watch this video, I hope that it inspires you to tap into your mind to bring many of your creative ideas to life. As a creative person, I know how it sometimes feels to have so many ideas. You want to put it out there, but you have got lots to juggle and other things can interfere. No matter what, keep going because it's the joy it brings and so many people can be blessed by it. I was making too much oopsies by doing 2 things at the same time, so the painting tape saved the night, so I could have finally wrapped up and hit the shower to go to my bed. It's another day, back at it again, and as parents we juggle a lot to get many tasks done. As you can see, my hair is getting all the conditioner moisture love while the furniture is getting all golden-tified. Another task completed. A great tip is instead of replacing or spraying the knobs and handles, you can give a good clean to bring out some shine of gold while keeping the dark tones. This gives contrast, which also gives the furniture an antique and modern look at the same time. After the main work, here comes accessories. So to keep things flowing harmoniously, I use the same gold paint, then I spray paint them outside where there is great ventilation. Thank you, Tata, for this beauty. I saw it in front of her house when passing and ignored my spirit to take it. I called her from work asking her to hold it for me. Aren't you happy that I did? It just needed some tender loving care. Sometimes you just gotta tap into your quick thinking and bring out some skills. This chewing gum idea really came through to allow the rooster's eyes to shine through, okay? Let's give it up to one of my other neighbor, Miss Shirley, for giving me this rooster. Yup, it really took a village in the process of things to bring these looks to ya. I wanted to move the picture that was hanging here a bit higher to place the bookshelf from Bella's room to use it as a kitchen stand instead. You will see what I use this unit for in an upcoming video, so keep tuned. The back can't be removed, so the easier idea is to paint it instead of spray painting. I wanted to carry on the golden and ivory theme, so this one required some transformation too. A great tip is to cover your remaining paint tightly and secure them in bags to stay longer. Gotta keep the air out. It's time to work on the final piece of furniture. Yay! As you can see, the rod fit perfectly without extra hanging out. It was like these two was meant to be. This reminds me of a wedding. You guessed it. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. And now it's time for hemming. This beautiful veil that is gonna marry this beautiful kitchen stand. Alright, this now kitchen stand used to be Bella's bookshelf that was also a street find, and I already flipped it when I did her room makeover when she was 5 years old. Look at her modeling out in all that naturalness, and we're singing one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. I know you can't wait to see the final look, but let's give thanks and praise that it's coming soon, and everything is gonna be alright. Whew, now that was a shot, okay? After you cut, then secure with safety pins. To begin hemming, you can use a handheld machine as you saw on my lap earlier, or a regular machine. I had recently purchased the machine and couldn't figure out how to use it, so I decided to use the skills that my mother taught me and the knowledge I gained in high school from Grenada instead. To complete this task quickly, you want to do wide stitches by inserting the needle on the same spot to only allow to see the thread at the back and not the front of the curtain to give that seamless appearance. So also shout out to my mom, who is no longer with us, and the community I grew up in. I can use so many of my skills as a single mom in NYC to take care of myself and Bella. Now you want to do a quick iron, and I finally went out and purchased a steamer. I wanted you to also see the space without all of the accessories. Most of my small kitchen appliances and utensils, etc. are red. So to allow to see a hint of red and maintain a clean and clutter-free space, I figured the curtain will do the magic. In July 2023, this is how it looked. But as time went on, I started making little changes. You will see in a quick bit the updated look. And here it is, the updated look. the rooster's eyes are really shining through like glass bottles in all its glory, okay? This golden pot of flowers I DIY. You will see how I did it and all of the others in this video on an upcoming video, so keep tuned. But you can see how I DIY the golden pot on our Christmas holiday video, which I'll pin at the end of this video and in our notes at the bottom of this video. The 2 palm tree pots, the hanging plant, and pink flowers on the table that I made specially for Bella are DIY. And a great tip is to always make sure to include something special for each family member in the decor theme. At the beginning of the video, there was a clock on the wall. To make things a bit more subtle, you can now see a clock on the shelf. Don't you just love seeing how organized and clean your clear glass canisters make your pantry looks? So since I don't have any more space in there and countertops, I thought this is the spot. And with the pink shining through for Bella, the combo is a win. Let me tell you, Bella loves this space. She said, "Mom, it makes me feel so calm." And what else can warm your heart? I am so proud of our plants. They grew up so lovely and tall. Look at them. Now you get a closer look of what's inside of the cabinet. I decided to use it for this purpose for now. I will do my best to add in the notes where I purchased many of these items in this video as well. And I'll include the links for our planting videos too. This little crystal candle holder was a Christmas gift from our neighbor, Miss Shirley. Thank you, Miss Shirley. This DIY flowers was made specially for Bella as well. Our neighbor Ruta from our previous apartment gave Bella this dog for doing very well on her test.
Thank you, Ruta.
Also, since that 2 pieces of glass was missing from the cabinet, that gave me the idea to place the flowers inside and put a clear plate at the top shelf to function for the rooster, teapot, etc. to be kept there. Here is another look. I like using our table runner mostly for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but it can work all through the year. A great tip to keep your home smelling naturally amazing and uplifted: in an oil burner, use natural fragrance oil of your liking with frankincense and myrrh, raising. Sometimes you just want to change things up, so here are some other ways.
Bye! Thank you for watching. See you in our next upload. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Peace out. Bye. Bye.
Homemade natural herbal tea with all of these goodies, and you have the option for hot chocolate too.